Hey, what's up guys? Afflicted Gamer here, back in another Division video. So 1.6 and Last Stand are on the way. Players on PC are doing the PTS, as we all know, and State of the Game every week is giving us bits of information. So I've got some things and some ideas here on how you should be prepping for 1.6. These are things that I'm doing myself. One, the things that are happening in the PTS are great because it will let us know what to kind of expect, and week to week things are changing. Like, for example, the Seeker build, it was crazy overpowered the first week, and now it's got a whole different set of stats. So things like that I'm going to hold off on and wait to see what happens when the PTS is finally done. But other things that they confirm in State of the Game, for example, things to get like skill haste will matter, skill power will matter, armor will not be such a massive thing to be concerned about. Well, then I'm going to work around the concrete info that we do have. So in this video, you're going to see me go from safe house to safe house, picking up things, because this week was an amazing week for anybody that didn't see a vendor reset video. A lot of YouTubers post them, and that's why I don't. But there are a few key things that I think that you should focus on. I was just at the cavern, and there are a pair of Savage gloves there that you can pick up. I would grab them. I grabbed a few pairs actually. There is an LVOAC for sale. You're going to get to see me pick that up. There are lots of goodies to grab from the safe houses, and you'll see where I am as I go to each one. The other thing to do also is to farm the open world bosses. If you want to get your hands on weapons like the Caduceus, where you see me get one here, the Tenebrae, or if you want some of the named gear pieces like the Skulls MC gloves, stack up on your field proficiency caches, and hopefully maybe you'll get the Barrett's chest piece or Pharaoh's oxygen mask, Colonel Bliss's holster, whatever it is you're looking for out of them. Myself, I have not gotten anything out of a proficiency cache, but friends of mine have, so you know what? I would say get them. Also, if you are farming in PvE, throw on a pair of accomplished knee pads because you will get those proficiency caches a lot faster. Trust me, I did a video on it. The numbers are drastically different from having them on as opposed to not. But the other way to go about getting them is obviously the horrible and super boring grind of doing Lexington, Napalm Production Site, Madison Field Hospital, things like that. You're just gonna have to do them, and just like myself, I have to do them. Got a Bear's chest piece on Xbox One, but not on here, so you know what? The grind continues. Other things that drop, though, not only just in the mission, but from the open world bosses, things like stamina mods with skill haste and skill power, not just armor anymore, are worth hanging on to. Since skill haste and skill power are going to matter a lot more in 1.6, I would keep them. Throw them into some gear that you're not too sure of if you're going to keep or use or not. Put them on an alternate character. Just don't toss them just yet. I would wait until 1.6 gets here, because they did confirm on State of the Game that those things are going to be much more useful when 1.6 gets here. The other thing to do is pick up whatever named weapons you can now that are for sale, like the Historian. You could go get the Liberator, the Centurion, if you're interested in especially having those set bonuses. The pecan, obviously, things like that are worth grabbing now, and have yourself a stack of 2000 Phoenix credits as soon as 1.6 drops, because who knows what they're going to sell right off the bat, and you want to be prepared to pick some things up. In this video, actually, you get to see that I do actually get 2 Caduceuses in one day, which was really awesome. I've got about 6 or 7 on Xbox One, but PlayStation, this was finally I got a couple. So I'm going to hang on to those because the Caduceus is getting a workover in 1.6, and I'm interested in trying to make a build with it. So these are the things you can do. Here is where the LVOAC is located. I mean, you couldn't really ask for too much of a better roll. You could roll off trained. As you can see, I'm picking up a bunch of these things, and yeah, you know what? It is just absolutely worth picking that thing up. I'm going to throw a bunch of them in my stash and just work with whatever build you're going to work with in 1.6. I know that Reclaimer is getting a work over. I actually scrapped all of my Reclaimer gear, and I'm starting to reacquire that again. So that's another thing, is if you have gear set pieces and you're not too sure if you're going to like the build or if it's going to be useful. Same thing with weapons. I would put them on an alt character, hang on to them, and just wait until the patch drops, because you never know. You just might be disappointed that you got rid of something that could be absolutely useful when we get our next update, which I'm really looking forward to. The other thing is too, for Last Stand. Last Stand is going to be a team-based game mode, so you know what? Hopefully you guys, the solo players, may want to participate in this, find somebody to group up with, or just go into random matchmaking, and we'll see how that thing turns out. I've seen some gameplay of it, and I gotta say it looks pretty interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the dark zone because of all of the campers that sit at the entranceways that just kill you the second you walk out. Hopefully that will change as well, because the dark zone is a very fun place to be in, and it's pretty exciting, get your heart pumping and whatnot. So I can't wait to explore DZ 7, 8, and 9. They look absolutely incredible. But you know what? Those are some of the most important things I would say to be ready for 1.6. As you can see right there, I just got a FAMAS. The base damage is a little bit low, but I do like the talents on them, because talents like Sustained are really underrated, and I think that they are extremely helpful. So anyways, guys, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and drop it a like. If you're new, then consider subscribing to the channel for more Division content like this and much more on the way. Super excited for 1.6, so hopefully you guys will stay tuned for that. And also you can follow me on Twitter at AfflictedGamer. Have a good day, guys.